How was your stream? Sorry, I was like finishing up my work day and then had to run and get food, so I wasn't able to stay for the whole time. But how did it go? I know you had to divorce Haley. Or no, you had to divorce. You wish you divorced Haley. You had to divorce Leah, right? Why'd you do that to yourself? Why'd you make that a goal? I do that to myself all the time, though. I make something a goal, and then I'm like, why? Why did I do this? Like when I played Bloodborne. But I actually like Bloodborne, so. Oh, okay. Nice. She's so mean. No, not Leah. I love Leah. Hi, Train. Welcome back. How are you doing tonight? You have other saves though, right, Cass? Like you have other, like I know you are also married to Penny. At least you were married to Leah for a while. How did she take it? Ah, Mickey Mouse took all your money. He does that. It's very rude. He should be stopped. My mom wants to go to Disneyland for her birthday this year because it's like a milestone birthday. And so I also have that issue, especially because of the enamel pins. I love the pins. I don't trade them or anything. I just find ones that I like. Oh, there you go, Cass. Yeah. I think I'll divorce Haley for Penny. Yeah, I mean, there were nothing in the rules said you had to stay married to her. You're just making your way around the town. I love that for you. Oh no. Oh no, you didn't get to talk to Leah after the divorce. Train says, very cool. I've been a few times, so I have good memories growing up of the parks. Nice. Yeah, I've never been to World. I've only been to Land because I'm from California. And that's just what we have. But I definitely grew up going there too. In fact, when I was like 3, my parents, you know, put me in the car and they're like, we're going to Sacramento to see your aunt. And they wake me up and actually, we're making a stop first at Disneyland. And I remember waking up in the car and being told that we're at Disneyland. It was before like it was really easy to like take a video. I wish there was video. I was a very cute child. But yeah, it was I loved it. Making my way around town, romancing fast, faces passing, I'm love bound. Wonderful. I love that for you. Well, I know it's late for both of you, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into the game. So let me pause my music. We're getting right in there. I'm very scared. All right, let's see. PC. Circle time. Okay, it should still be Undertale. Desktop audio. How is sound for y'all? I love this game. I love Temmie Village. I love Temmie. I love Papyrus. Yeah. I have a Red Bull. Because both Zenny and I are feeling pretty tired today. I watched all the VODs to be ready for the stream. I can't tell y'all how much it tickles me and how much I appreciate when people watch my VODs. I just kind of assume that they're just there for me. So when I hear that y'all actually watch me when I'm not live, I don't know what to do with myself, honestly. It's very kind. Thank you, Train. I appreciate it. Oh, what did you think of my voice acting for Temmie? I think I did a pretty good job. I think she's a Valley Girl baby. So that's what I went with. It felt right in my heart. Well, yeah, like how do you not come at that character with that energy? That's how I feel about it. Oh. I'm scared. Look, I've already been through this several times. I just want to be in this screen for a while. I'm going to take one more sip of gamer fuel. But yes, it feels like it took forever to get to Thursday. And now that we're here, the end of the week is flying by. So I hope everyone's having a wonderful week. I had 2 job interviews this week. I had my first interview on Monday and a second interview today. So things are moving quickly. Who knows? Maybe this time next week I'll have been offered another job. That would be poggers. That would be really cool. So we'll see. Oh boy, it's just, you just get right in there. They just really throw you in. Employment is poggers. I'm already employed, but I was just very struck today by the director of the place that I'm trying to work, who said that work is not the most important thing in our life. We need to have a job that fits into our life, not try to fit our life into our job. And I was like, I wish more people thought like that. I would like to work here, please. What do you say? So anyway. I'm sweaty. But I love this song. It's such a good song. And I feel like when I'm in it, I can't enjoy it. So I'm going to let it rock for one more minute. I'm also definitely putting off walking up that hill. It's like you're going into the principal's office. I'm working on my arrow keys. Okay, enough. I want to run away. That is a question I have. That is a question I have for you, Train. So, I did look it up, what I should do. Do you recommend, you Train, do you recommend I just spare? Or should I do the fleeing thing? What's the best strat? In your expert opinion. Just running immediately? Yeah. Okay, because I was trying to just spare. And to me, it didn't really seem like anything was happening. Maybe we'll try to spare the... We'll see how we feel. Let's see how we feel. Oh gosh. Unless you learn to face danger head on, you won't last a second against me. Yes, only the red heart can. So once you get it to red, after you block a certain number of attacks, you can flee. And then you have to block more, and then you can flee again. Undyne thinks of her friends and pounds the ground with her fist. I can't decide how I want to pronounce her name. So we're just following our heart. How about this? Oh gosh. Oh no. Gulp. For years, we've dreamed of a happy ending. Ugh. Oh boy. Smells like sushi. Hi, Gwen! You also say Undyne? Because in my VODs I was saying Undine in the last streams. Oh. I bought a lot of Temflakes. I bought so many. I had to support Temmie. Enough warming up. Oh no. Undyne like undying. Yeah. Ugh. I can flee now, but I'm only... Oh no, I didn't run. Oh, alright. Illustration of a hug. Thank you. Say I'm doing you a favor. Are you? No human has ever made it past Asgore. Ugh. Killing you now is an act of mercy. We'll see. No. Oh no. This is terrible. Okay. For fun, I believe outside a battle you can inspect the tummy flakes to get more detail. Okay, good to know. Alphys told me humans were determined. Ah! I hate those. Thank you. See now what she meant by that. Whew. But I'm determined too. I know, I can tell. Ah. Determined to end this right now. Ah. Right now. I'm gonna die. Right now. Oh, I knew it. Okay. Ugh. That was a warm-up. That was just a warm-up. Ugh. Alright. I'm trying. I'm very shaky. I need to pick up better healing items. Okay. I agree. But I think I don't have any money. I have 7. So, so I guess we could do some other battles and do some grinding. Maybe we'll do some grinding. Yeah. Clean me. Ask Washua to clean you. Green means clean. Yeah, it does. Ugh. Yeah, actually. Spare you, bud. Education, hobby, talent. Ooh. I'm gonna flex at you. Watch out. Okay, flex more. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Alright. Flex harder. Aaron flexes thrice as hard. Oh gosh. I'm just like, yeah, it's fine. Yep, see? Wowee. I can't believe Aaron got me. Ew, it's sweat. Oh no. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that didn't go as well as I'd hoped. I really need some more nice cream. If I can get some. You know, Aaron and Washua should really stick together because I feel like they, you know, Washua will never run out of sweaty things to to clean. You know? Seems like a perfect situation. I really like this area. Why did I go that way? Because secretly I want to go back to Timmy Village. Okay. No! That's better. Yes, I am wearing the glasses. And I have the notebook equipped. But not... I'm not going to use it. But yeah, that's what I have. I'm going to unhug you. You're so welcome, Old Big. Seems comfortable with my presence. Spare you. Wash your hand. I want to wash my hand, Washua. That's why I have pretty good invulnerability right now. You know, I'm just very bad at this, so. I don't know why I took an item. All I have to do is stay away from this. Can you clean me, please? Green means clean. Sure does. Not a single green one, eh? Not a single one. Yes. No, please. Please do. Oh, man. I got all tilted from Undyne, and now I'm, like, not doing well. Clean me, please. Oh my gosh, I can't. I'm gonna use up all of my stuff. No! No. Oops. Glasses give you more invincibility. Okay, but the tutu gives you more defense. Okay, maybe that's better then. Just clean me, please. Thank you. I used up all my nice creams on Washua. Oh boy. At least I got 45 gold that time. Oh boy. Oops. Gotta go up here. Alright. Go back out here. your call, but there should be a storage box. Okay, yeah, good idea. I just liked the invincibility frames, but I think it's better since I get hit so often. Maybe it's better. Temmie. Oh my god, humans! Too cute! Temmie's the only shopkeep in the game that can buy items from you. I didn't know that. I just assumed that, like, that was a no-go for everybody. Smells like Temmie flakes. Oh, besties, I guess we're gonna go back to Temmie Village. Darn. Temmie's doing her hairs. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, she killed me. Well, Temmie did kill me, so, Wow, 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 wow. You know, I know we gotta grind, but it's really not doing wonders for my confidence. It's okay. Gonna keep on keeping on. I guess I could... All right. Aaron, I'm gonna flex at you. I'm gonna keep flexing. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Run from waterfall enemies and retreat back to Snowden. That's so far away. It feels very far away to me, but... Oh, I just keep walking into those. He flexed out of the room. Okay. Claire, thank you, friend. Oop. Oopsies. Oh no, this is terrible. Washua, can you clean me, please? Thank you. Hi, how are you doing, friend? All right, I'm gonna... Two more HP. Oh boy, it's dark in here. Doing okay? That's good. I am also doing okay. I was doing poorly at Undyne, so we're trying to grind to get some more healing items. Because I'm dying a lot. And all I had was Temmie flakes, because I love Temmie. Finally Googled how to see the cat jam emotes, so that's an all person thing I did today. You know, it's okay. I've been there. I also had to do that at some point. Alright. Oh, I'm in a safe zone. Need some distance. I know, I'm trying to get away from you. Yeah, BTTV. I was using that for a while, but I had a hard time because it wouldn't let me clear my chat. So, oh wait, he's got, I can get some CT. Crab apples. Looks like a crab. I could get 2 of those. Let's get 2 of those. So then, yeah. Now I only have 12. But now I can go see Tammy and get some, sell her some stuff. Wait, was there a save point back there? Might as well heal up. But there is a save point at Temmie, so we'll just run away from anything that we meet. Anybody, please don't. Do not harm me. I don't want to harm you. I'm simply going to see my cat? Question mark, friend. Is she a cat? This is a question that I have. She's definitely a cat with hair. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Great. She's a cat with hair. I love her so much. I love all of them. Not again. Not again. I guess I'll... No. Here's the thing, if I die, then what's the point? But what would I even sell her now? I don't even have anything to sell. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? I guess I still have to go this way. I guess I should do another battle. I'm so confused. What am I doing? I know. Do another battle. See if we can get another crab apple. Oops. Hard to dodge at the bottom of the box. Huh. Flex harder. I love how it says wash you hand. very hard. He flexes out of the room. Let's go. Wash you soul. I don't want to. Dude. Oh no. This was terrible. This was... Clean me. This rate, I'm just buying items and then using them. This is very silly. I guess I could buy 2 more of these though. Maybe I'll buy 1 of these and 1 of these. I still have 20. I have 24 left, so I could do another CT. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna reflect down here for a moment. I do feel better now that I have more health items that aren't Temmie Flakes, because I was struggling last time. I was just like, all I got are Temmie Flakes. What are we gonna do? The day after I met Temmie, I did go on Amazon. Oh, I think I ate them all. I ate them all. I'll have to go buy another one. Oh. Did I eat something terrible? I ate cat food is what I did. I guess I'll have to go and get one to find out. Let's see. No. Don't slow me down. Oh. I should take something. This is so silly. I'm so hesitant to use my health items that I just bought. I don't want to. I want to make it to Temmie Village to see my friends. I have to though. She's going to hug me to death. Okay. Ah. No. Ugh. Hi, I'm Temmie. Oh gosh, the wrong way. She's tricking me. Oh, good. And again. Temmie, please. Temmie, please. This is terrible. This is bad. I don't remember how to get to Temmie Village. What is the point? It was on the last screen, I think, huh? Straight down off the south side. On the other screen. Timmy. No, don't pet me. Don't pet me. No, no. Don't. Please. No. 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 Ugh. No. Oh my gosh, again. At this point, I have nothing. Again. Oh God. It's probably on the screen where Timmy is. Please don't pet me. Please don't pet me. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die. And all of what we just did was for naught. Yep. My God. All of my health I just used. I'm annoyed with myself because I'm bad at this game. Why won't you go away? Oh, it is? Oh, man. I don't remember. Hi, I'm Timmy. Ugh. Yeah, there it is. I forgot about that, yeah. I'm like struggling. Let's see. Okay. 0 gold. What is even the point? Yeah, I only have 6 gold. So regardless, I'm gonna have to grind some more because I just used up all of my health. Pretty much. You know what? It might be over there. Oh wait, I needed to fight them because I need money. Wow. You're welcome. Please don't kill me. I'm gonna die. Yeah, that's kind of where I am. All right, well, that was a washua. Yeah, I know. I did that on accident, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just going with it. We're going for it. I didn't realize there weren't. I didn't realize there were caps. Or non-caps. Lowercase, you know, is the word. My brain is fried. I feel bad because Gwyn is here and Cass is here, or they were, and I'm not even fighting Undyne right now. But if they had to go to bed, they can watch the VOD. Oh boy, if we even get to her. Alright. Oh, thank you for lurking. I'm trying my best to get to the battle, but I need more health. That's clear. That much is clear to me. Alright. I'm gonna flex at you again. You're gonna flex away. No, you're not. You're not ready to flex away yet. But I wish you would. This game is a fave and I don't want to spoil it, so that's why I lurk. You're doing great. Okay, thank you. You better be ready for my next flex because you're going down. Woo! Yeah! So dark. All right. Oh wait, or is it down here? No, it's not. It's down here. First, clean me. Thank you. I'm gonna unhug you. Chased wiggle. Oh, not you. Not you. Oh, I can't even move right now. This is terrible. Yay. I'm gonna take some more Tammy flakes, and now I can look at them. Heals 2. It's just torn up pieces of colored construction paper. Fantastic. That's great. You know what, though? They're saving my life right now, so... Yeah, this time I'm doing better. I don't know. I was getting tilted a little bit. So I was like, I just spent all my money again. And I don't have any. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to heal up first. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Amazing. Okay, now we're fully healed. I loved my little ghost friend over there, too. Special. Alright. Two of those. Check the last flake. Another one? Okay, hang on. I'll also get one of these. Okay. I'm doing my best to be careful, but just torn pieces of colored construction paper. I love it. I'm gonna save again. I'm gonna save again now that I bought things. Now, will there be another save over by well, that's cats for you. Cats also eat paper. My cat, well, Zenny's cat, they're both our cats, but the cat that is bonded to Zenny will eat all sorts of stuff. She's especially interested in tape on boxes, like packing tape. She loves it. Yeah, and she's eaten like fuzz before and paper. My cat, Mushi, loves foil balls, so we'll just like throw them. And yeah, she also tries to eat random crap. Cats, man, I don't know. Okay, I'm running from everyone. I'm running from absolutely everybody. Hopefully there will be another save point. I don't want to have to run back every time. Did I make the wrong call again? Sure. No, I didn't. Can I run away from you? I'm out of here. Tammy, you're so cute that I want to hang out with you, but I have too much to do. Who's... Oh, getting to Gerson. Oh, thank you. I was like, who's Gerson? Oh, it's the turtle man. Can I not? Bye. See you later. I got shit to do. I got a fish lady to wear down. Oh yeah, I gotta go up that way. I forgot. Oh, it's so dark. Oh boy. It's extremely dark. Ah! That's awesome. Hang on 1 second. Thank you, Bulba, for the raid. Welcome in. Hello, friends. My name is Kate. Nice to see you. Hi, welcome in. My name is Kate. I'm a Fat, queer, death positive variety streamer. Thank you for the follow. Follows. I appreciate it. We're playing Undertale for the first time. I'm loving it so far. I am getting a little spicy, but it's okay. We are about to go and try to get Undyne again. Yeah! For those of you who don't know what being death positive means, I'm gonna do my little command here. Oh, nice. That's really interesting. I have a friend in my server who works in a morgue. Interesting. Yeah, so on Mondays we do Mortal Mondays, where we play games about death specifically. So we've played things like Graveyard Keeper, What Remains of Edith Finch, what else did we play recently? Hades, you know, things like that. What's that one that we played? Oh, Before Your Eyes, things like that. So the purpose of those streams is just to sort of talk about death and be a little more comfortable talking about it. I also have this fun death deck game to get us thinking about it. So on Mondays we do stuff like that. Wednesdays is just whatever. But for the last few weeks we've been playing Undertale for my very first time, doing a pacifist run. Unfortunately I never watched it. I watched a few videos here and there, but I didn't really follow the whole thing, but it was such a cool idea. I wish, because now I can't watch it, so. But I did catch a couple of things. But yeah, if you came in with the raid, thank you so much. If you need to go and get a snack, get some water, take care of your needs, please do. I appreciate you hanging out and for the follows and everything. We're about to head back to Undyne and go fight her. Gulp. Well, not fight her. We're gonna try to get her to not kill us is the goal. So, but thank you for being here. Let me go back to our game screen. Okay. It's so dark in here. Who needs lights? Not me. Not me. Oh yeah, what's up there? That's where I need to go. Wait, what was down there? Oh. I see. I think we do got this train. Oh, and I didn't do a shout out for Bulba. Thank you for the raid, friend. Sorry about that. I'm like, my brain is offline, partially. My brain is full of pixels right now. No, I always shout out my friends who raid me. I appreciate it. I want all of my friends in chat to know about your channel, and you should definitely go follow Bulba. I met them in Shortcake stream. Wind is howling. You're filled with determination. Am I? Am I, besties? Gulp. So many things to think about in raid topic. It's so true. It's so true. Synthetic 20. Oh, and also friends who have followed the channel. You reminded me of another thing I need to say. Friends who have just recently followed, feel free to, if you're comfortable, drop your pronouns and a name that you'd like to be called. Otherwise, I'll just revert to your username. But if there's something else you want to be called, please let me know. Oh, okay. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Bulba or Holden. Okay, awesome. Sin. Okay, I can do that. And Nana Bobo. I might call you Nana unless you let me know something else works for you. But yeah. Okay. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Okay. Well, welcome in. I'm glad y'all are here for the moral support as we fight Undyne. Maybe this time I'll actually remember to run the next... Yeah, cheerleading squad. Thank you. Thank you, friends. I appreciate you. As long as you're green, you can't escape. Unless. I don't know how any moral my support can be, but I'll try. I'll take immoral support too. I just need a morale boost. Won't last a second against me. Yeah. How about this? Flips her spear impatiently. Oh, good. I also accept that. Gulp. I love this song. For years, we've dreamed of a happy ending. I blocked all of those. Oh my gosh. I'm a gamer god. I'm just gonna keep telling myself that. Oh gosh. As I whiff everything. I won't let you snatch it away from us. Ooh. Thank you. Enough warming up. Oh gosh. You won't get away from me this time. Honestly, I'm doing you a favor. Missed. Smells like sushi. No human has ever made it past Asgore. Dang it. Killing you now is an act of mercy. We'll see about that. So stop being so damn resilient. Ugh. Dang it. Then holds her fist in front of her and shakes her head. No! Alphys told me humans were determined. Ugh. I hate those yellow ones. But I'm determined too. Ugh. Has her finger across her neck. Determined to end this right now. Ugh. Right now. Right now. Oh gosh. Okay. Uh... Should I use my last? Die already, you little brat. Ugh. Hey, what's up? I'm a little busy. I was just thinking, you, me, and Undyne should all hang out sometime. I think you would make great pals. Let's meet up at her house later. Click. No. 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 Come back here, you little punk. Armor's so hot, but I can't give up. It's a water cooler. Take a cup of water. Yes. Take a cup of water. Give Undyne the water. Yes. Here you go. Cool off. I did it. Thank you. Thank you, Terrain. Hello. Oh, my wrist hurts. Thank you. And my ear itches. I did it? Wow. What? Seeing such a strange laboratory in a place like this, you're filled with determination. I did it! It doesn't seem like it did. It seems like I'm not done. Like, my brain is still like, oh! God. Gulp? What's down here? Hello? Tralala, I'm the riverman. Or am I the river woman? Doesn't really matter. I love to ride in my boat. Would you care to join me? Oh! Alina! Alina! Thank you! Welcome in, friends. Let me pause my game. Oh, I guess I am sort of paused. Thank you so much. Welcome in, everyone. Hi. Thank you for the follow, Jinray, Ika Jean. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. This is amazing. Simply Aretha, Sword Prophet, Astronocria. Astronocria is how. Bromo Rangers. Thank you so much for the follows. Welcome. Hello. Hi, Lena. Thank you, friends. I appreciate you so much. Shout out to Alina. I'm gonna remember this time to shout out. Alina is an amazing, amazing streamer. Super welcoming community. I love hanging out in there. She does a lot of really great, they do a lot of really great talks about mental health and what it's like to be in this weird content creator space, and you do that in a very sensitive, loving way, and I just appreciate your space so much, and thank you so much for trusting me with your community. Welcome in, Rin. I'm Kate. You she her pronouns. I'm a fat, queer, death positive variety streamer. I'm really glad y'all are here. I don't usually stream this day, so I'm glad y'all were able to come by. Oh, you're playing Persona 5 Strikers now, because I know you. Oh no, it didn't work because I don't have that alert on the screen. Don't worry. Yeah, I fought Undyne, and I got rewarded with a spiffy raid. Exactly, Train. This is my first time playing Undertale. I love it so far. I was having a little struggle. I was doing some grinding. But yes, I usually stream Mondays and Wednesdays. Sometimes we do some surprises, like today was a surprise because I had to postpone it yesterday. If you came in with the raid, thank you so much for hanging out, for the follows. I know y'all were just in a stream, watching a stream, so please feel free to take care of yourself, get a snack, get water, go to bed, do whatever you gotta do. Thank you so much for coming by. Yeah, awesome. If you are here and you would like to share your pronouns and a name you'd like me to call you, I will do my best to do that. It only took a year for Alina to finish Persona 5. Those games can be long, especially if you're only playing them a few times a week. Rin says, lending my positive vibes, hyper energy so that you may feel less tired to take on the world and live with the ability to steal hearts. Hell yeah. Astro, they, them, thank you so much for sharing, friend. Rin, he, they, Rin, Joker, Yusuke, Raven. I love when my friends have lots of names. You get to choose from a lot of different names, and I love that. Thank you so much. We just met the river man, so I guess we can easily travel to different spaces now and go and buy some more healing items. Hi 620 Jada. My name's Jada, pronouns she, her. Thank you so much for sharing, friends. I appreciate it. Welcome. I hope that you have a wonderful time in the berry patch. Yeah. Did I forget anything? I think I got it. If I forgot anything, Train, you'll let me know. But yes, welcome in. Lena, I'm so happy to see you. I haven't been able to be in a lot of streams recently, but I also plan to play Persona 5, so while you were playing that, I wasn't always able to hang out, but I have the worst memory. There's someone else pointed out earlier, there's so much to remember when somebody raids you. Oh, nice. Sword, Prophet, or I don't know how to safe. Train says, Persona 5 is such a pretty game. Always a pleasure to see anything about it. Yeah, it's on my list to play that one on stream as well. Bromo says, nice to meet you. I'm Matthew, Matt, Bromo, Broom, he, him. Thank you for sharing. So I'm assuming this is sort of like a fast travel option that we just happened upon. I'm going to get back into my game screen. Appreciate you regardless. Completely understand. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely. I appreciate you. Yeah, everything stops. You're like, what are the things I need to remember to say? But thank you so much. Let's go back to the game. Should we go on the boat? You're Sin. I remember you. You were giving me immoral support, and you know what? I think it worked. Because we got her. We got her, and then we gave her water, because we don't want to hurt her. Sure. Will I be able to easily go back to the... Oh, Swords never played it before. It's nothing irreversible. Will I be able to take it back over here? Astro says it's past midnight here, so I absolutely got a sleepies, but I'll be back. Oh, you seem really sweet, and I love this game. Thank you, Astro. So nice to meet you. Please come back whenever you can. I love to meet another death positive person. New friends, if you would like to join our Discord before you have to go, we do have a Discord. I do post, death positive stuff in there. Also, like body liberation, fat liberation stuff. So if any of that's of interest to you, we'd love to have you in the Berry Patch Discord. Okay, it's a way to move around easier. Yes. I got my 3 hours in during Alina's stream. You know, sometimes it's very nice to be lurking in a stream and, you know, just be lulled to sleep by your friend's lovely voice. I get it. Where will we go today? Yeah. I want to go back to Snowdon. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. All right, let's go back to Snowdon. Then we're off. I love it. Yeah, that makes sense because I was wondering about what those little like places were that I was just using as like reflection spots. Sin says I need to go myself, but I appreciate the content. Glad Bubble Boy rated. I'm also glad Bubble rated. I appreciate it. And I'm so happy to meet you. Come by anytime. You're always welcome. Beware of the man who speaks in hands. Terrifying. Hi, Jazzy. How are you? Yeah, now I understand what this is for. But I still want to talk to the thick werewolf boy. Please. So is he now there all the time? Hell yeah. There was a cat. Wait. There was a cat face on there. A cat. Jazzy, how are you today? Look at this boy. And we can't talk to him. What's he doing? What is his purpose? He's throwing ice in there. I don't know why. Alright. Let's go buy some healing. Still nobody answering the door. Ah, what a beautiful knock. Maybe if I don't answer, I'll hear it again. You're still at work, Jazzy? Oh, soon, my friend. Soon you'll be off. My patience rewards me. Jazzy, did you get your pay stuff figured out? I was thinking about you earlier today, and if you got that figured out. It's so stressful. All these friends in the town. Alright, let's go to... Just get some more health if we can. I don't have a lot. But I can use it twice. I don't have enough. I will buy a cinnamon bun. Oh, good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad to hear it. I know, I also love the warm color. I'm gonna buy a cinnamon bun. I don't have a lot of money, but that's okay. Bye. Alright, let's explore. Let's go back. Let's go take another ride on the boat. Woo! I love this game. Yes, I know, but I couldn't afford it. I was like 6 gold short. Can I see my friend? Yes. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Welcome to Scenic My House. Enjoy and take your time. I do not remember the original voice that I gave. Oh, hey. What's in your closet? There are no skeletons inside my closet. Except me sometimes. I get it. Clothes are hung up neatly inside. Alright. We've already been here. I just wanted to say hi. I just wanted to say hello. I just wanted to say hi. See you later. Okay. Oh wait, did I walk past? I went the long way. I was about to go the long way. Oh. Good tip for the tutu train. I appreciate that. It did feel like I was not getting hit as much. Care for a ride? Yes. I want to go to Hotland. I love that it's called Hotland. Hotland. Okay, did it do that before? Temmie Village. The room before the darkening... Oh, it's the room before the darkening lantern room train. I love Temmie Village. It's my favorite place in this game. By far. Come again sometime. Tra-la-la. I will. I will. Gulp. Alright. Let's go this way first. See if there's anything. Oh. Hello. Hello. Should I have gone up first, train? It's me. It's you? It's you. It's too dark to see near the walls. What is that? Oh man, I want to see what that is. Is there a light? Oh no. Hello? Hello? Are you my friend's dad? Temmie's Village. Temmie Village is Temmie's favorite place as well. Oh my god. I didn't expect you to show up so soon. I haven't showered. I'm barely dressed. It's all messy and... Hello. What's your name? Hiya. I'm Dr. Alphys. I'm Asgore's royal scientist. But, I'm not one of the bad guys. Actually, since you stepped out of the ruins, I've, been observing your journey through my console. Your fights, your friendships, everything. I was originally going to stop you, but watching someone on a screen really makes you root for them. So, now I want to help you. Using my knowledge, I can easily guide you through Hotland. I know a way right to Asgore's castle. No problem. Well, actually, there's just a tiny issue. A long time ago, I made a robot named Mediton. Originally, I built him to be an entertainment robot. You know, like a robotic TV star or something. Anyway, recently I decided to make him more useful. You know, just some small practical adjustments. Like, anti-human combat features? Of course, when I saw you coming, I immediately decided I have to remove those features. Unfortunately, I may have made a teensy mistake while doing so. And, now he's an unstoppable killing machine with a thirst for human blood? But, hopefully we won't run into him. Hopefully? Did you hear something? Sure did, bestie. I just did a battle. I don't want to. Gulp. Oh, yes. Welcome, beauties, to today's quiz show. Oh boy, I can already tell it's going to be a great show. Everyone give a big hand to our wonderful contestant. Never played before, gorgeous? No, I haven't. It's my first time. No problem, it's simple. There's only one rule. Answer correctly, or you die. Cool, easy. Medicine attacks. Oh, look at the scientist. He's so sad. Check. His metal body renders him invulnerable to attack. Let's start with an easy one. What's the prize for answering correctly? Bedtime for me. Thanks for being a safe place in the community. Of course. Thank you so much for bringing them, Bulba. Have good sleep. I'll see you soon. Good night, friend. Get her hands on each question. Oh. Thank you. I was like, what do? What do I do? Should I... Maybe we'll wait. Oh, you know what? We'll do... Here's your terrific prize. It's the king's full name. Oh, I see, I see. 99, best of luck. Thank you! Alright. Enough about you, let's talk about me. What are robots made of? Metal and magic. Too easy for you, huh? Quiz show continues. Here's another easy one for you. 2 trains. Whew, wonderful. I'm astounded, folks. Not her giving you the answer. It's like my best friend in biology class in high school. I was like, can you please help me? Don't count on your victory. Yeah, you are trained. Jeez, slow down. How many flies are in this jar? I'm so lucky today! Let's play memory game. What monster is this? Oh no. I wasn't watching. I'm gonna just use this here Cinnabon. Can you get this one? Would you smooch a ghost? Heck yeah. Great answer, I love it. No, wait. Here's a simple one. How many letters in the name? Of course, that was easy for you. Quiz show continues. Time to break out the big guns. Dating simulation. Mew Mew, Kissy Cutie. Oh, I know this one. It's snail ice cream. But it's snail flavor and she's the only one who wants it. It's one of my favorite parts of the game because it's actually a very powerful message about friendship and... Alphys, Alphys, Alphys. You aren't helping our contestant, are you? Ooh, you should have told me. I'll ask a question you'll be sure to know the answer to. Who does Dr. Alphys have a crush on? Me. Seriously? My, how conceited can you get? I love it. And while you are completely wrong, you deserve some credit. I've seen her watch you on her computer screen. Smiling when you succeed, shrieking when you fail, and always whispering, "No, wrong, you have to go that way." In its own way, is this not love? Well. With Dr. Alphys helping you, the show has no dramatic tension. We can't go on like this. But, this was just the pilot episode. Next up, more drama. More romance. More bloodshed. Until next time, darlings. Well, that was certainly something. That last question, he wasn't supposed to ask that one. Wait. Let me give you my phone number. I did. Thank you. Thanks to Bulba, I think. Because I would not have paid attention. I'm like, ah! Let me give you my phone number. Then maybe if you need help, I could... Well, where'd you get that phone? It's ancient. It doesn't even have texting. Well, wait a second, please. She's making me a phone? Here, I upgraded it for you. It can do texting, items. It's got a keychain. I even signed you up for the Underground's #1 social network. Now we're officially friends. I'm going to the bathroom. Okay. It's a beat-up figurine of a female human with cat ears. The fridge is filled with instant noodles and soda. Take a package of noodles. Do not give the child social media access. It's the first rule. So I only get to pick one. Okay. You're in the bathroom? Should I knock? Yellow feet are tapping just behind the door. What happens if you go in the hole? Nothing. Okay. I feel like there was more to discover. Knowledge. Give it to me. Scientific books. They seem very dusty. Oh. All these books are labeled human history. Read one? Do not. I'm gonna read one. You look inside a book. It's a comic of a giant robot fighting a beautiful alien princess. This doesn't strike you as very accurate. VHSs and DVDs of various cartoons. What was everyone's favorite VHS that they had as a kid? I was very partial to the orange Nickelodeon ones, and I think if I had to choose one, probably Harriet the Spy. I loved that movie. Or Beauty and the Beast, because that's like my favorite Disney movie, but all these books are labeled human history. It's not a book, it's a comic book. Two scantily clad chefs are flinging energy pancakes at each other. Lena says, The Little Mermaid, I watched that till I literally broke it. Yeah. So my aunt, when I was growing up, my aunt and my grandma had a preschool that they ran out of my grandma's house. And so if you were lucky, you got to be the kid that picked what you watched, like after lunchtime. So you got to go into one of the playrooms, and in the closet was just like a shelf full of VHS. Thank you for those bits, Jada. I appreciate you. So kind. Yeah, so it was like, oh. Also, in the state where I live, we have the last Blockbuster. I want to go so bad. My partner and I are going to plan a trip out there as soon as we can. And I had a friend who went recently, and I had to ask her, I was like, does it smell the same? Apparently it does, so I'm so excited to go. This doesn't strike you as very accurate. Yeah. I'm going to read another one. Another comic book. I wanted the cute bit badge. Oh, nice. Thank you. I have such nostalgia for Blockbuster. I never realized that a kid that they'd ever be gone. Right, like most things that go away. You just think it's going to be there forever because why wouldn't it be? It's here now. Yeah, I know. I bring it back, honestly. I think they should bring it back. I don't need Netflix. Like, they keep raising the prices on me. No, I will go to Blockbuster and get a movie. A hideous android is running to school with toast in its mouth. Anime. It's very anime. Seems like it's late. This doesn't strike you as very accurate. Hello? Pink goop drips from this strange machine. I would trade Netflix for Blockbuster in a heartbeat. You know what? I'm gonna shout out Train. Because you've been here the whole time and I don't think I ever gave you a shout out today. Train is a great friend, awesome streamer, and game designer. Playing Dragon Quest? Heck yeah. I'm going to be playing an RPG on stream pretty soon too. I'm going to be playing Final Fantasy IX in a couple, probably in May. So, look forward to that. That'll be my first Final Fantasy that I'll play by myself. I also will be playing Persona 5 at some point, and I also have Persona 4 Golden on my computer too. So, I love RPGs. That's so gross. It reminds me of the Teletubby vacuum cleaner. Looks like Alphys's work table. Seems dusty. The wardrobe is full of dirty lab coats and a single clean dress. There are letters from many monsters here. Frogget, Snowy, Doggo. They're all unopened. What's this? An incredible invention. When not in use, this bed folds into an extremely easy to draw box. I love it. What's this? It's a promo poster for Metaton's TV premiere. On the flap it says, "Thank you for making my dreams come true." Anything in the trash can? Garbage can, but it's pretty cute. Okay. It's a computer. It's accessing some kind of puzzle in Snowden. Oh, the puzzle. She's gone. Hello? Hello? No? Alright, I guess we'll go back out. Alphys updated status. Just realized I didn't watch Undyne fight the human. Well, you missed out. Alphys updated status. Well, I know she's unbeatable. I'll ask her about it later. For now, I gotta call up the human and guide them. Jada says, I gotta go, but have a great rest of your stream. Thank you, Jada. Thank you so much for the bits and for coming in. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful night and hopefully see you again soon. I love the little cat emoji. Are those equal signs? Yeah! I think they're kitty whiskers. I thought they were kitty whiskers, personally. Okay, my instinct. Yeah, because that's going up and then down. So I'm going to go. Vulcan strolls in. Mistakenly believes its lava can heal people? Oh no. Speed will help dodge. Oh gosh. Vulcan's wiggling its weird rump. Oh yeah, I can't do it. Healing magmas. Insta-nude. Put some water in the pot and place it in the heat. Wait for the water to boil. It's boiling. You place the noodles into the pot. 4 minutes left. Until the noodles are finished. 3 minutes left. 2 minutes left. The noodles are finished. They don't taste very good. After all that. You had the flavor packet. That's better. Not great, but better. Yeah, that's accurate. So how's life? You know, life's pretty good. Only 4. Fine. You're hurt. I'll help. Please don't. Tell Vulcan it's doing a great job. Its attacks become extreme. Oh no. Ah, it does my best. I should have criticized him. Yeah. No, do I have to do the freaking I have to do the thing again. I have to do the thing again. That's okay. It's okay, I guess. I only have 14 gold, so I can't. Fine. Sorry. Undyne, like, told us there was totally a human in the area. So, like, us royal guards are blocking off the elevators for now. Even if the elevators aren't working anyway, we'll do our best, Ms. Undyne. Alright. Well, I guess I'll go in here again and do the whole rigmarole. It's you? And then I'll go back out and save next time. Now I know. I'm gonna skip through some of the stuff again. I just gotta glide right through this now. You've done it once. Yeah, that's true. And it won't be low on health again. Dr. Alphys, I love you. Is she like a dinosaur too? Yeah, so I had a second job interview today, and I think it went really well. Robot, schmobot. Yeah, I think it went really well. This time it was just like meeting the big boss. So, but yeah, as far as I can tell, it went well. The first time I interviewed, and my friend, basically my friend would be my boss. And she texted me afterwards and was like, "You did great." And then I got the other one. "Oh, Train says, I'd hire you. Thanks. Thanks, pal. I would hire you too." Yeah. It's an unstoppable killing machine with a thirst for human blood? Don't worry. I'm just gonna answer all his questions. I like how they jump. It doesn't seem like that big. Like, it doesn't seem like it should shake the floor that much, but what do I know? Not a lot about robots. It's simple. There's only one rule. Or you die. Check or cry. I feel like this chapter has huge Paper Mario energy. I've only seen a little bit of Paper Mario. Last Save Point was playing it recently and I was watching him. Prize for answering correctly. Sounds like you get it. Quiz show continues. Here's your terrific prize. What's the king's full name? What a terrific answer. Enough about you, let's talk about me. What are robots made of? Too easy for you, huh? Here's another easy one for you. Train, you're going too fast again. Wonderful. I'm astounded, folks. Don't count on your victory. How many flies are in this jar? You're so lucky today. What monster is this? Oh, I'm so flattered you remembered. Spare. Can you get this one? Would you smooch a ghost? Heck yeah. Great answer. I love it. It's a simple one. How many letters in the name Metatone? Of course that was easy for you. Time to break out the big guns. Oh, I know this one. It's snail ice cream. In the 4th chapter, everyone goes to the beach, and she buys ice cream for all of her friends, but it's snail flavor, and she's the only one who wants it. It's one of my favorite parts of the game because it's actually a very powerful message about friendship and... Alphys. You aren't helping our contestant, are you? No? Nope. I'll ask a question. You'll be sure to know the answer to. The human. Look, I should have picked something different. I've seen you watch her on her computer screen, smiling when you succeed, shrieking when you fail, and always whispering, "No, wrong, you have to go that way." In its own way, is this not love? Well. With Dr. Office helping you, the show has no dramatic tension. We can't go on like this. But, this was just the pilot episode. Next up, more drama, more romance, more bloodshed. Until next time, darlings. Bye! Well, that was certainly something. Wait. Gotta get my new cell phone. If you need help, I could... What? Where'd you get that phone? It's ancient. Well, I got it at the ancient ruins, so that makes sense. Remember texting on the push button phones? I had a friend when I first graduated college in my first job who would just he kept his push button phone, didn't get like a touch screen or an iPhone or anything like that, and he would literally, you'd be talking to him and he would be texting and he'd be looking at you, but he'd be like just on the phone, like texting out, like cause pressing multiple times to get to the letters, because just by placement. It's really, I don't know. It's really interesting. I bet he'd be great at this game. Oh boy, all these I gotta check my notification settings for Dr. Alphys. I'm going to the bathroom. I will take some noodles. Thank you. Yes, I will, even though it takes forever and it only gives me 4. I will do that. I'm going over here. I'm gonna save my game. Part of me is always like, do I need to go through all the stuff upstairs again? I wonder. My dad went straight from an old style flip phone to an iPhone. It's interesting because it's just like, I don't know. Like, we had sort of the middle ground of like, you know, you have the ones that sort of slid out that had a keyboard, or yes, thank you, train. I was like, I'm not making this mistake again. Okay. What's this? It's a bag of dog food. It's half full. Alright, is there a dog somewhere? I hope so. Well, I do have a dog in my pocket. apparently. Oh. I have to fix my notification settings. It's too much. Well, I know she's unbeatable. I'll ask her about it later. Oh, I wonder if I should, I gotta call up the human and guide them. Why don't you call me? Should I criticize? I don't want to be mean. You tell Vulcan that its attacks are not helpful. Not helping? Okay. Vulcan stands in the corner. Its rump looks like a sack of trash. Trash rump. Ah. Little streams of lava come from Vulcan's eyes. No! I don't want to! I don't want to hurt him! Train! Train, I don't want to hurt him. His feelings. Vulcan. It's not his fault. He didn't know. Ah. Little streams of lava come from Vulcan's eyes. It sucks. I hate it. I don't want it. It's not working. It warms your heart and your whole body. Ouch, your defense dropped. Damn. Ah, so lovey. Thank goodness. All right. Alpha's updated status. Gonna call them in a minute. Any time. Oh no. Oh no, this is terrifying. It's going down, that's going to the side. This one's going up. I feel like I should go this way. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, awesome. Another save point. Scary. Whooshing sound of steam and cogs. It fills you with determination. Encouraging or hugging. But I hurt myself. It's better than being mean to him. I'd rather have my defense go down. Just made me feel vulnerable, you know? Okay. I'm gonna drink some water. Okay. Alpha's update said, I hate using the phone. I don't want to do this. Alpha, same. I also do not like using the phone. Is this a lie? Is it Sunderplane or Sunderplane? Like Sundere? Or is it like gets in the way? Not on purpose or anything. Sunderplane. Okay. Oh. Seems mean, but does it secretly like you? Who can say? No way, why would I like you? Fine. You do like me, you're not even doing anything. Sunderplane looks over. Sunderplane looks over and then turns up its nose. You get close to student airplane, but not too close. Human? No, not enough. Alright. Clover then turns up its nose. It seemed like the right... It's blushing. Yes. Looks over, then turns up its nose. Yes. Yeah. I'm scared of this. Oh my god, I've had my claw over the last digit for 5 minutes. Oh my god, I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna call. So do it then. Ring, ring. Whoever was calling hung up before you answered it. Alphys, please. Ring. Hi. So the blue lasers... Alphys here. Hi. The blue lasers won't hurt you if you don't move. The orange ones, you have to be moving and they won't, move through those ones. Okay, move through those ones, don't move through the blue ones. Oh my god, I did it! Claws haven't shook like that since Undyne called me to ask about the weather. Wait, there's no weather down here. Why did she call me? Whew. Ooh. Oh my god, I forgot to tell them where to go. I'm supposed to picture a cute pic of me right now. It's a photo of a garbage can with several pink glittery filters over it. Oh gosh. Oh no. Ring. Thank you. Alphys here. The northern door will stay locked until you solve the puzzles on the right and left. I think you should go to the right first. Alright. Look at these boys! The way to work is blocked, so I had time to catch Mettaton's show on my phone. The special effects were amazing today. That human almost looked real. Mettaton? Yeah, he's the most popular star in the underground. His fan club probably has at least 3 dozen members. Right on. Wonder if it'd be unfun if I explained the puzzle. Shoot the opposing ship. Move the boxes to complete your mission. Who are you? The door leading through the area is closed, so I tried the puzzle. But I kept running out of ammo, and it kept restarting. And my 2 coworkers won't help. It's like they don't even want to go to work. Hi, Gwen. Gwen. Gwen's an amazing artist, and you should follow her on Twitter and Instagram. Art by Gwen. Do it. Of course, friend. Okay. Hello? 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 Oh, I see, I see. How am I supposed to shoot? did it. But then how do I... Hello? Wow, you solved it? I love supporting fellow beautiful artists like my sweet sensei of art. Ooh. Ooh. I love those emotes. Those are so cute. Yes, definitely go follow. You must be a total nerd. I mean, it wasn't hard. What? Like it's hard? So now, okay, so I solved that puzzle and that one's open. Speaking of Twitter, I called out a transphobic post and all I got was transphobic comments back. I deleted it because I don't even want to keep seeing replies. Gwen, let me at him. I'm sorry that happened. I admire anybody that, you know, speaks out against any sort of bigotry. But next time, let me know. And I will be there and I will type a message so you don't have to. Oh boy. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't know. It's like you want to engage because it's the right thing and because you're defending yourself. But at the same time, it's like the people that oh, no. I changed the URL because I'm my Twitter is short. I think it's just this now. But I can pull that up. Actually, I can get it for you right now. Yeah, it's just... There we go. Yeah, if you would like to keep up with me on Twitter. There's the link. Yeah, no, it's so hard because you want to be like, you want to say this is wrong because it is. But unfortunately on the internet, very rarely are people going to hear you. Like, it sucks. It's so... Ugh. I got into so many, like, internet fights, and then I was like, I want to spend my energy elsewhere. I don't know. I don't have the answer. All right, so... Perfect. Okay. Yeah. Again, I don't know. There's no answer. I have that thing where I always try to like help and fix something, but it can't be fixed. And I'm here with you, and I'm just really sorry that happened. It was specifically transphobia, which extra hurt. I think I'm just gonna avoid it when I see it from now on. Yeah. Ugh. I'm so sorry. You are valid. We love you. Trans rights are human rights. Trans folks are my friends. Like, leave them alone. Leave them alone. I hate it. I love y'all. I'm sorry. Ring. Alphys here. That blue laser seems totally impassable. But as a royal scientist, I have some tricks up my sleeve. I'll hack into the Hotland laser database and take it out. Click. Thank you. I love this flame, like, this flame Sailor Moon over here. Finally, someone turned off that laser. Now that we're free, we can, well, I guess we'll just keep standing here. Yes. Absolutely, Rin. We were hanging out when suddenly a bunch of puzzles reactivated out of nowhere. This is a huge problem. It rules. They've got to cancel school over this. I love them. Look at their skateboard. Hell yeah. Same thing. Shoot the opposing ship, move the boxes to complete your mission. Darn it. Gwen says, but I do make cool art of fat queer people if you are interested. Absolutely. Please go check out Gwen's art. Is that show still on, Gwen? She just had her art featured in a digital art show. Please feel free to link that, or you can. I'll just find it on your Twitter. How about that? You can't stop me. If I can find it on yours. Yeah. I'm gonna link your art show because I don't think you'll be able to. Yeah, so this is the virtual art show that Gwen's art is in. So definitely go check out her art, and also go to her Twitter and Instagram. And you know what? You can buy some of her art on Ko-fi. I never know how to pronounce that, but please, please, please. It's amazing. I love it so much. No. You. How in the heck? Oh no. This is terrible. Okay. Now I will go. I did it. Woo! I did it again. Hell yeah. Thank you. I'm scared. Let's go. Whatever. I'll just explain it. Alphys. I'm way ahead of you, bestie. I think, hey, about the puzzles on the left and right. They're a bit difficult to explain, but, you already solved them? Awesome. Alphys, the Twitch tag says no backseating. Absolutely. I'll allow it from Alphys. She's my friend. Gwen says, been kind of burnt out on creating art lately. Really trying to push myself to get back into it, but it's tough. It is tough. I know. You'll get there. Take a break. Just be patient with yourself. I tell this to my partner all the time because they're always like very much about like, I must create one thing every single day. And it doesn't always work like that. You can't always just keep creating. You have to rest your brain and, you know, look at other stuff, go outside, get inspired by stuff, you know? It's hard when you're just like, let me do the thing. But you gotta take breaks and you gotta take care of yourself. And it's so hard because you want to just keep on pushing, but that's how you burn out. But no, I feel that. You will get back there. My partner always does, and you will. Definitely need new sources of inspiration. Have you heard about the show Death to Divinity? You have heard about it because I won't shut up about it. But lots of very amazing fat queer characters to choose from that show if you want some inspiration. But my knees hurt. Yeah, I get that. I don't want to go outside. I don't want to stretch. Stretch with me. I need a mini egg for reasons. 'Tis the season for my favorite candy. Cadbury mini eggs. They're my favorite. I love them so much. I've eaten too many of them. So they're like, if you haven't had them, they're Cadbury chocolate with like a hard candy shell around them. They're so good. I'm gonna mute myself while I chomp away. Crunch. Gwen's really into Lindt chocolate bars. Ooh, those are so good. Trian expected them to be brown. Fair. But they have a candy shell, so there's like white, pink, yellow, and blue. They're so good. Definitely get some. They sell them in like little tiny ones if you just want to try. Like little like Easter basket sized, you know. Anyway, let's go. I love Terry's chocolate oranges too, but chocolate plus orange is not everyone's favorite. Gwen, if we ever meet in person, I'm making you chocolate orange cookies. They're some of my favorite cookies to make. They're so good. I love chocolate and orange together. I think it's a really good combination. It's more common in the UK, I think. I don't know why we are sleeping on it. Yeah, no, I make a mean cookie. Specifically, chocolate orange. They're really, really good. I can also send you the recipe if you want to try. Scary. Hey, it's kind of dark in there, isn't it? Don't worry. I'll hack into the light system and brighten it up. Uh-oh. Man, once I heard that you're an award-winning baker, I wanted to try your food. Yeah. I haven't been very inspired to bake recently, but I do have some bananas that are old and need to be made into bread. I've won some awards at the state fair. Okay, it's nothing big. But one time I did have the best cookie in the state. So Train, if you come here or I go over there, you better believe I'll be making you some cookies. I'll make everybody cookies. Speaking of, did anybody do anything for Pie Day? Did anybody have any delicious pie? Sorry. If you did, I would love to hear about your pie. Oh no. What? Oh yes. Welcome, beauties, to the Underground's premiere cooking show. Cooking with a killer robot. Great. I've won 0 food awards, but my mother once said my garlic bread was very tasty. That's a win, Train. Well done. I would give you a Paul Hollywood handshake for that. I love garlic bread. I could eat it every meal. No problem. My father-in-law gave me a Paul Hollywood handshake at Christmas time. I made cookies, and he came up to me and was just like... It was pretty funny. Preheat your ovens, because we've got a very special recipe for you today. We're going to be making a cake. My lovely assistant here will gather the ingredients. Everyone give them a big hand. Thank you, thank you. Sugar, milk, and eggs. Go for it, sweetheart. Sugar. Great job, just put them in the middle of this counter. Perfect. Great job, beautiful. We've got all the ingredients we need to bake the cake. Milk, sugar, eggs. Oh my, wait a magnificent moment. How could I forget? We're missing the most important ingredient. A human soul. No. Hello? I'm kind of in the middle of something here. Wait a second. Couldn't you make a substitution in the recipe? A substitution? You mean use a different non-human ingredient? Why? What if someone's vegan? Vegan. Well, I mean, that's a brilliant idea, Alphys. Actually, I happen to have an option right here. MTT, brand always convenient human soul flavor substitute. A can of which is just over on that counter. There's some... Oh no. Well, darling, why don't you go get it? By the way, our show runs on a strict schedule. If you can't get the can in the next 1 minute, we'll just have to go back to the original plan. So, better start climbing, beautiful. Ring. Oh no, there's not enough time to climb up. Fortunately, I might have a plan. When I was upgrading your phone, I added a few features. You see that huge button that says jetpack? Watch this. There. You should have just enough fuel to reach the top. Now, get up there. No. Right in it. No. No. My. Seems you've bested me, but only because you had the help of the brilliant Dr. Alphys. Oh, I loathe to think of what would have happened to you without her. Well, toodles. Oh yes, about the substitution. Haven't you ever seen a cooking show before? I already baked the cake ahead of time, so forget it. Hi, Lyrica. Kate, did your award-winning recipe involve chainsaws and jetpacks? Sadly, no, but I'll have to try that next time. Shout out to Lyrica. Remember how a few minutes ago, Gwen, I was talking about Death to Divinity and how it's the best and you should watch it? Lyrica's on that show. It is also a wonderful friend. Gwen sent me a DM to remind me of the recipe that I'm now dying to have. Absolutely, I will get that to you ASAP. Cass Shortcake says, I'm heading to bed. Have a great rest of stream and a great night, everyone. Thank you, Cass. If you do not follow Cass already, she's a wonderful streamer, wonderful fellow fat streamer who talks about fat issues on stream and plays Stardew and Dead by Daylight and all sorts of other stuff. So definitely go give her a follow as well. Did I say that game right? Anytime I mention Death to Divinity and Dead by Daylight, I'm always afraid I'm going to switcheroo. Gwen says, I'm also going to go to bed to let my old knees rest. Good night, everyone. Good night, Gwen. I will get you that recipe. Don't let the transobes get you down. You're wonderful and beautiful, and I appreciate you. Again, go check out Gwen's art. Art by Gwen on Twitter. Good night. I can't believe we made it through that, besties. I was really afraid. Wow, we did it. We really did it. Great job out there, team. Well, anyway, let's keep heading forward. Click. Okay. Oh, thank the Lord. An ominous structure looms in the distance. You're filled with determination. Hi, Zeffy. I appreciate you. Oh. What's that? See that building in the distance? How could I miss it, Alphys? That's the core. The source of all power for the underground. It converts geothermal energy into magical electricity by... Anyway, that's where we're going to go. In the core is an elevator directly to Asgore's castle. And from there, you can go home. Home? It's not going to be that easy. You know what? Since we just saved, I'm going to take a really quick break, stretch, refill my water, quickly feed my cats, and I'll be right back. Feel free to hang out, get a snack, stretch, do what you gotta do. I will be back as soon as I possibly can. I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes. I'll be right back. I'll put some music on for y'all. So this is kind of creepy. But yes, I'll be right back. Okay, that's a weird mix of of ambiance. Train, are you still here? Thank you. In your professional opinion, do you think I'll finish this game tonight, or should I wait till Monday? Whoa, I'm so sorry. I will not finish the game tonight at my current pace. Okay, so we'll push a little bit more and then probably call it in the next, I don't know, half hour or so. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. That's what I needed to know. I was like, should I try to keep pushing more and more? All right. Thank you, train. Is there going to be, probably there will be another shop situation. Another save point. Please select a location. Left floor one? Oh, interesting. Okay. Good to know. I love that for us. Right, floor 2. Lyrica, how's the charity stream going? Hello? Heh, I'm Heat's Flamesman. Remember my name. Alright. Okay, Heat's. It's the boy. Who are you? I love hot dogs. Hey, isn't it weird there's snow on that guy's roof? That is weird. Guess he's just too lazy to clean it off. Maybe. Hi. Toasty bun. Hey, buddy, what's up? Want to buy a hot dog? It's only 30 gold. Yeah. Thanks, kid. Here's your dog. Yeah, dog. Apostrophe dog. It's short for hot dog. Alright. What does it do for me? Hot dog? I don't love the question mark. Heals 20. The meat is made of something called a water sausage. If I have the cash, keep buying dogs. Okay. Yeah, I do. Another dog? Here you go. Oops. I'm actually out of hot dogs. Here, you can have a hot cat instead. Oh, like a hot dog, but with little cat ears on the end. I love that. What's next? Hey, buddy, what's up? Wanna buy a hot dog? It's only 30. Another dog coming right up. You really like hot animals, don't you? Hey, I'm not judging. I'd be out of a job without folks like you. Okay. He was lying to me. Okay, cool. We've got like 1, 2, 3. We've got 5 healing items. It's going good. Getting some Mario tournament. Nice. Ow. Soups. We're gonna raid Soups after, but Super Upscaler Boy is doing charity stream for Starlight Children's Foundation. So very cool, very exciting. I only have 24. 24 gold train. But I will try. Hey buddy, what's up? Wanna buy a hot dog? It's only 30. Whoops, you don't have enough cash. You should get a job. I'm afraid being a sentry pays well. Rude. Wait, is that the way we need to go? Yeah, because we came from there. This is a bird. I love hot dogs. It is weird that there's no... That's right. Oh yeah, which Mario? He starts stacking them in my head. Aw, man. I'll have to come back. Elvis posted a picture. Dinner with the girlfriend. It's a picture of a cat girl figurine next to a bowl of instant noodles. Cool Skeleton 95 posted a picture. Are we posting hot pics? Here is me and my cool friend. It's a picture of Papyrus flexing in front of a mirror. He's wearing sunglasses. Giant muscular biceps are pasted onto his arms. The biceps are also wearing sunglasses. Hell yeah. Oh my god, I'm gonna need someone to draw that for me. That's incredible. It's an incredible image. Uh-oh. Pie rope. This mischievous monster is never warm enough. Is it cold in here? Oh no. Crank up the thermostat. Pyro begins to get excited. Hot, hot, hotter, hotter. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. The hot dog? Your HP was maxed out. Hot enough for ya? Pyro wants more heat. You crank up the thermostat. It's super hot. Pyro looks satisfied. Hot, hot, hotter, hotter. No, I died. I have not read Homestuck. I have not. Darn it. Good thing I just saved. Don't worry. I have heard of it though, because I have been to a comic book convention. Pyro might be a reference to that comic. There's a character with that name and Toby worked on it at one point. Oh nice, that's cool. That's a fun Easter egg. Right, floor 1. He's Flamesman. Remember my name. Okay. He's Flamesman's gonna have a New York accent. I don't know. He just is. Oh yeah. Sue's playing Super Mario Bros. 2. It is weird. Hey. Toasty Bun. I do. Yes, I do. You can have a hot cat instead. Speaking of, I went to feed the cats, and my cat was just like chilling. I couldn't find the other one. I was like, where the hell is Yuki? Where is she? I put the food down. There's a paper bag right next to the food, and there's a hole in the back of it, like in the underside of it. And I look in, and I just see her little face. She's like sniffing because she smells the food. It was extremely cute. I do. Maybe I should go save again. Just in case, you know, just because. I'll just go save real fast. Take the elevator back up. Last time it wouldn't let us select floor 2. That's interesting. Aaron! Hi, Aaron! Thank you for the raid, my friend. Aaron! Let's shout out for Aaron. Hi! My dear friend, eBoss91, the boss of our hearts, Aaron, is playing It Takes Two with my other friend, Emily. Hell yeah. Stream's going well. Train has returned from the wonderful world of Disney. It's going really, really well. We beat the boss that we were trying to beat. Now we're in a very hot place. We just stocked up on hot dogs and saved our game. Yeah. How was your stream? I'm sorry I missed it. I had to move my stream. But how's it going? Are you feeling better now that you've had to virtually work out your relationship problems in a game? Thank you so much for raiding. I really appreciate you. If you came with the raid, my name is Kate. I'm a fat, queer, death positive streamer. I stream Mondays and Wednesdays on this here channel, and I'm glad you're here. If you need to take care of yourself, get a snack, get a beverage, go to the bathroom, take a nap, go to sleep, please do. But yes, thank you so much, friends. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It looks so fun. It looks extremely fun. It's so creative. Like, it's just the ways that you're doing different levels alongside each other, and you have to work collaboratively. Oh, this looks so cool. Did we go to the right? Perfect. Perfection. Now I know what to do. I'm gonna get this boy. Bit drowsy because of my time zone. I know, Train. We won't go that much longer tonight, since we won't be finishing anyway. But thank you for being here. It means a lot. Cool Skeleton 95. It's me and my cool friend. Picture of Papyrus flexing in front of a mirror. He's wearing sunglasses. No, I know, but I care about your well-being. I don't want you to stay up because of me. Biceps are also wearing sunglasses. Hell yeah. Again. Now I know what to do. I'm gonna heat it up. Crank up the thermostat. Pyro begins to get excited. Hot, hot, hot. Hotter, hotter. Oh gosh. Want some more heat. I'm not gonna mess up this time. This is gonna be a while. Remove the instant noodles from their packaging. Put some water in the pot and place it on the heat. You wait for the water to boil. It's boiling. You place the noodles into the pot. 4 minutes left until the noodles are finished. My noodles only take 3, so we're patient chat. We're patient enough for ramen. Truer words have never been said. You're very patient. 3 minutes left. We know we've got some ramen lovers in this chat. I know, M, you love ramen as much as I do. 2 minutes left. And I know, Lyrica, you just got that Kewpie mayo. So I know you also enjoy. a culinary experience. I love ramen, but it's been a hot minute since I've had instant ramen. I always like to put extra stuff in there. Ramen. You like ramen as much as me, Em. Also, shout out to Em. Heck yeah. Also playing It Takes Two. I know. Yes, we have to make the baked poke bowls this week. Ooh, that sounds delicious. 1 minute left until the noodles are finished. The noodles are finished. They don't taste very good. You add the flavor packet. That's better. Not great, but better. You ate the instant noodles, you recovered 4 HP. Feel the heat. I don't want to. No! No! Alright. Hot enough for ya? Well, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. I thought it was like the laser where you had to go through it. Maybe I'm just not doing that right. Crank up the thermostat. It's super hot. Pyrope looks satisfied. Hot, hot, hotter, hotter. The room is sweltering. Hell yeah. Yes. I can get more hot dog. 69 gold. Nice. Yes, I do. Cool. Here's that dog. Apostrophe, apostrophe dog. It's short for apostrophe dog, which is, in turn, short for hot dog. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Another one? Okay. Careful. If you eat too many hot dogs, you'll probably get huge like me. Huge as in super popular. I mean, I'm practically a hot dog tycoon now. Yeah, you are. Haha, yeah. Let's go. Lol, Cool Skeleton 95. That's a joke, right? The only joke here is how strong my muscles are. That's right, bestie. You tell her. It's down here. Napsta Bluke 22 has sent you a friend request. It's my friend Bluke. Accept a request? Yes. It seems to have already rejected itself. No. No, my friend, I love you. Hello? There's an apron lying on the ground. Will you take it? You got the stained apron. What does it do? Info. Oh! I would like to wear that, please. I would like to wear it, please. Thank you. I also, when I ate meat, loved hot dogs. I have not found a good pretend hot dog. Ring. Best hot dog I ever had was in Copenhagen, Denmark. The best one. Hi, it's Dr. Alphys. This puzzle is kind of, timing based. You see those switches over there? You'll have to press all 3 of them within 3 seconds. Oh, boy. I'll try to help you with the rhythm. Click. No. Okay, now press the 3rd one. Bitch, you messed me up. Sorry, I didn't mean to... I shouldn't have called you that. That's very rude of me. Hey, looks like you only needed to press 2 of them. Oh. I'm sorry I called you a bad word. I was needlessly frustrated. I'm so sorry. I love you, Alphys, Please. I'm sorry. Lurkin. Thank you, Rin. Lurking in the shadows, fighting off evil shadows, and keeping the stream safe. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful evening. I do also love hot dogs. Yeah. Oh, Lord. That's the last time I tried to help with a puzzle. Bring. Hey, I'm going to the bathroom, so I'll be MIA for a bit. I'm sure you can handle this puzzle yourself. Okay, so if I go up here. Oh no, what did I do? Oh no. It's gonna take me back to the beginning. Okay. Yeah. Nothing but goodwill for my vegetarian vegan homies though. Yeah. No. I want to go. Ugh. Oh no. Ugh. Hmm. Darn it. Okay. So let me go back to the beginning. Press that button. It goes that way. And so does that one. Now it's switched. So you have to start there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So really, we just have to go down. How? What? Oh, because I can't. Dang it. Darn it. I'm stuck. So really I have to only go... If only there was a way for me to go... No, because it's still gonna do it. Oh my gosh, I just can't figure this out. Darn it. Any hints, friends? If I go this way and then I just... Alright. Well. It's... Why? Why is it so hard, Lyrica? Ugh. Why? Pourquoi? You know what? If it's everyone's least favorite, I'm looking it up. I don't care. I don't even care. I love this song. Took me like a third of a stream. I wish I would have looked it up. I don't care about looking things up anymore. I used to be like, no, I won't. But Resident Evil is really hard to do if you don't look things up. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. This is very confusing. I don't like this. I can't understand it. I'm not intelligent. Oh, I found a GIF. Brilliant. All right. Start it over. I did it! Yeah, it's so hard. It's like, I don't know. That was hard. The problem is you can't go, like, you had to go back one. But if you go back on, like, I went back a few times on different ones. No. I don't want to spend my time doing that. OMG. People think Mew Mew 2 is better than Mew Mew 1? Oh, well, that's a joke, right? Knowing the mouse might one day hack the computerized safe and get the cheese, it fills you with determination. Alright. There's a piece of cheese inside this computerized laser safe. The lasers have melted the edges of cheese. It's stuck to the table. Squeak. Alright, I actually think I may stop here. Let's see. Yeah. my god, don't they get it? Ruins Mew Mew's entire character arc? Yeah, I think we'll pick it up from here next time. Does that feel right? Then maybe we'll beat it on Monday? Question mark. Maybe? Thanks, Train. Thank you for your moral support and cheering me on, even when in the very beginning I was very spicy and losing to baby enemies. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody. I'm gonna leave this music on because it rules, frankly. I'm gonna go to my chatting. I'm gonna go to my webcam. We're 2 or 3 streams out. Oh boy, this is becoming my whole month and I didn't mean for it to. It's alright. I thought I'd finish it. You know, I should know never to listen to how long to beat. People just breeze through and they're like, took me this long. I think they're lying. Honestly. I think they are. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to measure time. Anyway. I know exactly who we're rating. Pacifist takes us longer. That's true. That's a good point. I feel like you should be able to say what one you're going for and then they'll adjust it. Anyway. We're gonna raid Soups. He's raising money for the Starlight Children's Foundation, which is a charity that provides really awesome like hospital gowns, game like VR headsets, gaming stations, and like rooms in hospitals for kids who are seriously ill to go and take their mind off being sick and their treatments and all the time they have to spend in the hospital and just have some time to be in a game and hang out. He's been streaming for a while. It's all because it's St. Patrick's Day. It's all green themed. So we started with Ninja Turtles. Now we're doing Super Mario. I'm sure I missed something in between there, but he'll be going for a good 3 hours. So please, 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 let's go over and see Super Upscaler Boy. If you can and have the ability to donate, please do. There's some really cool incentives, including if he reaches his goal of 1,000, a giveaway of an upscaler and a system, right, Lyrica? Amazing. So definitely, if you can, support it. It's a great cause. Let's start that raid. Okay. I'll do my raid messages. Whole SNES package with an upscaler and games. Hell yeah. If you are subscribed to me, you can go ahead and use that bottom one. I appreciate y'all being here and hanging out with me, cheering me on, vibing with the music. Thank you everyone for the raids and the bits and the subs and the follows. Welcome in new friends. I appreciate you all. Have a wonderful Friday and weekend, and I will see you on Monday for more Undertale. I can't wait. Thank you. Have a wonderful night. Good night. Yeah, thank you for being here. See you very soon. Come with me to Soups.